Have you ever caught your dog in the act, snacking on something unspeakable and wondered, why in the world does my dog eat feces? Now that's a question that's crossed the minds of many dog owners around the world. It's not just a query born out of revulsion, but a genuine curiosity about why our beloved tail-wagging friends partake in such a distasteful practice. Today, we're going to unravel the mystery behind this peculiar canine behavior known as coprophagia. Coprophagia, or the act of consuming feces, may seem repulsive to us humans, but it's surprisingly common in the animal kingdom. Many creatures, from insects to elephants, engage in this behavior for various reasons. Dogs, as we know, are no exception. But what drives them to this point? Is it hunger, boredom, or something more complex? To the uninitiated, it might seem like a bizarre and unnecessary habit. After all, we've domesticated dogs, fed them, cared for them, and provided them with everything they need to thrive. So why would they resort to eating poop? Well, let's start by saying that dogs don't see the world the same way we do. Their olfactory senses are far more advanced than ours, and they perceive smells and tastes differently. So, what might seem repugnant to us could be intriguing or even appetizing to them. Moreover, dogs are opportunistic eaters by nature. They're biologically wired to consume whatever is available, even if it's not their first choice of meal. So, while we might wrinkle our noses at the mere thought of coprophagia, our furry friends could be viewing it as just another survival strategy. However, this doesn't mean that coprophagia is always normal or healthy. Sometimes it could be a sign of underlying health issues or nutritional deficiencies. We'll delve into these possibilities in the upcoming segments. So, sit back, keep an open mind, and prepare to understand your dog a little better. After all, the first step to solving a problem is understanding it. Stay tuned as we delve into the science behind this peculiar behavior. Many theories exist as to why dogs engage in this behavior, but let's focus on the scientific explanations. Firstly, let's delve into nutritional deficiencies. In some cases, dogs may eat feces because they're lacking certain nutrients in their diet. The digestive system of dogs, while efficient, may not always break down all the nutrients in their food. So some dogs revert to feces, which could still contain semi-digested nutrients, to supplement their diet. Then there's the taste. As strange as it sounds to us, some dogs might find the taste of feces appealing. Dogs have a keen sense of smell, and this can influence their taste. They can pick up on the varied scent profiles in feces, especially those of other animals, and might be drawn to it for that reason. Finally, let's talk about instinct. In the wild, canines might eat feces to keep their environment clean and prevent the spread of parasites. This behavior can also be seen in mother dogs, who eat the feces of their puppies to maintain cleanliness and protect them from predators who might be attracted by the smell. Even though our domestic dogs have strayed far from their wild ancestors, some of these instincts can still persist. Also, coprophagia might be an attention-seeking behavior. Dogs are intelligent creatures and quickly learn that certain actions elicit reactions from their owners. If a dog notices that eating feces gets your attention, even if it's negative, they might continue the behavior. It's worth noting that while these explanations might provide a general idea of why dogs engage in coprophagia, it's not a one-size-fits-all answer. Each dog is unique, and what drives one dog to this behavior might not apply to another. Moreover, while coprophagia is generally harmless, it can sometimes lead to health issues, such as parasitic infections, especially if the dog is eating the feces of other animals. So it's always a good idea to consult with a veterinarian if you notice this behavior in your dog. Understanding the reasons can help us manage and potentially curb this behavior. It may seem surprising, but the nutritional needs and tastes of a dog can drive them to eat feces. Delving into the realm of canine nutrition, we find that a dog's dietary needs are quite different from ours. Dogs are primarily carnivores but have evolved to be omnivorous to some extent. This means they require a balanced diet of proteins, carbohydrates, and certain vitamins and minerals to thrive. But what happens when their diet falls short of providing these crucial elements? The answer lies in the unsavory practice of coprophagia. When a dog's dietary intake lacks certain nutrients, they instinctively seek out alternative sources to compensate. And yes, sometimes this leads them to consume feces. For instance, if a dog isn't getting enough vitamin B or K enzymes or probiotics in their regular diet, they might turn to feces, which can contain these elements. But surely you might wonder, the taste must be off-putting. Interestingly, a dog's sense of taste is not the same as ours. While humans have around 9,000 taste buds, dogs only have about 1,700. This means they don't experience flavors in the same way we do. They are less sensitive to some flavors and more to others. Additionally, dogs have a powerful sense of smell, which influences their sense of taste. They can detect smells we cannot, and this can make certain things, like feces, seem more appetizing to them. Dogs are also scavengers by nature, so they're not as picky about their food sources as we are. What we might find repugnant, they might find perfectly palatable. So when your dog engages in coprophagia, it's not necessarily because they enjoy the taste of feces. It could be a sign that they're lacking certain nutrients in their diet, or it could simply be an instinctual behavior based on their sense of smell and taste. Dogs don't share our sense of taste, and what we find disgusting may not be the same for them. So, next time you catch your dog in the act, remember, they're not just being gross. They're responding to their instinctual needs and tastes. Beyond taste and nutrition, dogs' instinctual behavior plays a significant role in coprophagia. Let's delve into this a little deeper, shall we? You see, dogs are, by nature, scavengers. This trait harks back to their wild ancestors who had to scavenge for food to survive. In the wild, food is not always plentiful, and an animal must eat whatever it can find to stay alive. This includes feces, which can still contain undigested nutrients. So, when your dog eats feces, it's merely following an instinct that's been ingrained in its DNA for thousands of years. Now, this doesn't mean your dog is starving or malnourished. It's just that their ancient survival instincts can sometimes kick in, leading them to eat things that we, as humans, find repulsive. But scavenging isn't the only instinct at play here. There's another behavior that's common among dogs, especially mothers, which is linked to coprophagia. Ever noticed how a mother dog often eats the feces of her puppies? This might seem gross to us, but it's actually a natural and instinctual behavior. This behavior serves two purposes. First, it keeps the den clean, preventing the spread of disease among the litter. And second, it protects the puppies from potential predators. In the wild, the smell of feces can attract predators. By eating her puppy's feces, a mother dog is effectively hiding the presence of her vulnerable young ones from potential threats. So what we perceive as a disgusting habit is, in fact, a protective measure taken by a caring and alert mother. So as strange as it may seem, when our dogs engage in coprophagia, they're not just being gross or naughty, they're actually following age-old instincts that have helped their species survive and thrive. Understanding these instincts can help us empathize with our dogs, even when their behavior seems strange to us. So next time your dog does something that makes you go ew, remember, they're just being dogs. Now that we understand why dogs may eat feces, what can we do to manage and prevent this behavior? The first step in managing coprophagia lies in cleanliness. Regularly cleaning after your dog can drastically reduce the opportunity for them to engage in this behavior. The less exposure your dog has to fecal matter, the less likely they are to develop or continue the habit. It's a simple, yet effective strategy in maintaining a feces-free environment. Next, let's talk about diet. Ensuring your dog is on a well-balanced diet plays a crucial role in preventing coprophagia. If your dog is not getting the right nutrients, they might resort to eating feces to compensate for what's missing in their diet. So make sure your dog's meals are rich in essential vitamins, minerals, and proteins. If you're unsure about what to feed your dog, always consult with a vet. They can provide you with a diet plan tailored to your dog's specific needs. In addition to a balanced diet, consider using deterrents. These are products designed to make feces taste unpleasant to dogs. While they may not be a foolproof solution, they can be an additional tool in your arsenal to combat coprophagia. Lastly, investing time in training can also be beneficial. Teaching your dog basic commands like leave it or come can be used to redirect their attention away from feces. This requires consistency and patience, but over time, your dog will learn that eating feces is not acceptable behavior. Remember, coprophagia can sometimes be a sign of underlying health issues. If your dog continues this behavior despite your best efforts, it's essential to seek professional help. A vet can conduct a thorough examination to rule out any medical reasons behind this behavior. Your furry friend's behavior may be odd at times, but understanding the reasons behind it can help us better care for them. Together, we can work towards ensuring our canine companions lead healthier, happier lives.